Lock on. Lock on. Lock on. I believe I'm getting it right. In the last episode, it was basically Lock on set up a test for Mao Mao for whatever reason. And after she solved it, Lock on went to Jinshi talking about, oh, you know, was everything fine or whatever. And Jinshi asked Lock on, hey, about that one concubine that you made a less value of, how did you do it? And Lock on kind of skirted around the idea, saying like, oh, you already have someone that would know, why don't you go ask them? Thus leads us to this episode. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Perfect. Then you wouldn't mind helping with mine.
Sorry?
She's pissed. She's like, I usually do it.
As if he needs any.
Hmm?
There have
It's
been
compliment.
several ridiculous wars throughout history, and many have started over a similar cause, the pursuit of a beautiful woman.
Simps.
Are you trying to topple a nation?
Where'd that come from? I am more interested in how you make your freckles.
Ah, he wants to be less beautiful instead of more. Based on what you're describing, you want to look like a commoner.
Use all your
How?
skills and make me a completely different person.
I feel like it's easy nowadays with all the stuff that we have. But back then,
I wonder what he's up to this time. Regardless. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right.
she's going all in.
So cold.
Oh, it's early
Good
morning?
Master.
You just get... Okay, never mind.
Look, Master Jinshi, do you really want to become a different person?
That's what I've been saying since last night.
Just for today?
In that case, excuse me.
What are you doing? Take the lead.
My gracious.
Why are you so interested in my scent?
Because the salt of the earth can't afford this kind of incense.
I'm amazed you could tell.
You smell too
I've
good.
trained my sense of smell to separate medicinal herbs from poisonous ones. Do you know how a
course.
bauble identifies good customers?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Once build clothes and such?
Those who wear showy scents tend to be rich, but are wearing them to conceal venereal diseases. Those who smell like livestock don't bathe and are unclean. In short, most new visitors to the Verdigris house are shooed away.
So you need to find like a good middle ground?
Master Gaoxuan, if you would find a new set of clothes, preferably something that hasn't had a chance to be washed yet and reeks.
Oh dear.
The grandma's having a heart attack.
Really? Couldn't you use better cloth to tie his hair back?
Commoners use whatever's available as long as it works.
Hopefully you'll find these acceptable.
Oh.
It could be a lot worse, but this will suffice. Next up, please take your clothes off.
Oh, you say that so... Goodness gracious.
He's shockingly well proportioned and muscular. Would
She doesn't
you mind
care.
if I use those towels?
This is all a job to her.
Poor Jinshi.
Oh gosh.
Seeing Master Jinshi
He looks fantastic.
his new body is bizarre. Now for your face.
Huh?
I mixed several dark-colored shades. Close your eyes.
Sure.
Goodness gracious, his jawline is fantastic.
Imagine if I tried making him more alluring.
What are you doing?
There it is. I need you to close your lips, but don't purse too hard.
Oh. Oh no, he's gorgeous.
Getting back on track. We'll use makeup to add blotches to your face. We'll put some color under the fingernails to make them look unkempt.
I'm done.
He has calluses. What does he use other than brushes and chopsticks?
He
Maybe
practiced
he trains
fighting.
with a sword or in
Yeah.
polearm fighting?
Mhm.
Not your typical eunuch activities. Then again, I'm not that interested to ask where they came from either.
Are you really? Oh, come on. I'd be so interested.
Drink this.
I mean, we know, but like,
It'll cause your mouth and throat to swell, making you sound like a different person.
You sure it's not poison?
technically, yes.
The flavor's spicy, but rest assured it won't kill you.
Didn't he just ask for makeup?
And now for the final touch.
What is that? Cotton balls?
Cotton. Put these between your teeth and cheeks to change your face shape.
No.
That's ridiculous.
You, young master?
He still looks good.
Despite everything, he's still pretty handsome.
That's what I said.
Xiaomao, you'll be returning home today, yes?
Yes, I've been granted leave until tomorrow, and... Ugh.
Uh-oh. No. No.
How fortunate Master Jinshi's destination is in the same direction.
Of course it is.
It would help if you came along.
They've even won him over! Not
Dang,
like
it
I'm
wasn't
trying
even
to get
his-
out of this, but I don't think my presence would improve the situation.
I think it would be fine.
But just in case, Xiaomao needs a disguise of her own.
That's
What?
a brilliant idea.
Oh,
To
she...
ensure you look completely different from your usual appearance,
They knew this was gonna
right?
happen.
Right.
Yes. I have such a bad feeling about this.
You should. Did you see her face?
From this point forward, please refer to me as Jinka. My
Jinka.
good lady.
You're what?
I believe it's
Mama
appropriate,
looks so adorable.
considering our appearances.
Please stop enjoying this so much.
How did she get pulled into this on her day off?
Here's the map, Xiaomao.
What is so important that Jinshi himself has to come? It seems all
Jinka.
peaceful now.
Not the strangest pseudonym he could have chosen. I should have made him dress up as a woman after all.
No, that's too much attention.
No, for the sake of maintaining world peace, I wouldn't dare.
Why do I have to serve as the bodyguard?
Oh.
Not to mention I have to stay hidden the whole time.
An attendant walking in front of his mistress? Jinka,
My apologies, my lady. I will slow my pace.
good boy.
Good boy. You better watch your words, ma'am. You don't know what's you don't know what's gonna happen.
Maybe I should use my work allowance to get one of these and a chicken to boil together tonight.
Grocery shopping? Wearing those garments?
Yeah. Better not get kidnapped,
All I
ma'am.
wanted was to feed my poor dad. He's a skilled doctor and apothecary.
But he can't
But
cook?
for some reason, he has absolutely no sense when it comes to earning money.
Oh.
Which is why he lives in a miserable shack, despite having what should be a lucrative profession. Whoa, what's that smell? Chicken skewers!
Oh.
Wait,
That sounds fantastic.
here's yours. Eat up before it gets cold.
Don't do that. He's falling for you.
That flavor skin, that delicious fat. You can't find these flavors in the palace. How is it?
That's better than I remember from camp. Salty and delicious.
Ham.
I thought that sort of thing was exclusively for soldiers, not eunuchs.
See, here's the thing. She could easily find this answer if she cared enough to do so. But the fact she's actively being naive, it's like, ah.
Stop, my lady. Is life at the palace really so bad?
Same. Same.
However, I'm constantly worried about my adoptive father being on his own.
Is this the first time we've heard her say adoptive father?
So I'd prefer if he stayed alive a little while longer.
If you were his student, he must be extremely competent at what he does.
I heard
There's
when
no
he was a
way.
young man, he studied abroad in that part of the world.
I've just been naive this whole
If
time.
that's true, then he's far more talented than I thought. But why is someone so remarkable working as an apothecary here?
I suppose it's because he's short on luck. And other departments for that matter, considering he no longer possesses his manhood.
This adoptive father of yours is a eunuch too?
You
Really?
catch on quick.
Are you gonna ask if he
Maybe
was
that
in
was
the
a
temple?
little too sarcastic even for me. There it is. An inn with a restaurant on the ground floor.
Is he gonna put two and two together?
Apothecary, tell me, do you know the regulars at the Verdigris house?
Huh? Well, if the customer stands out for a particular reason.
Then how does one decrease the value of a courtesan?
What a truly unpleasant question.
Oh gosh, those eyes. I would feel so bad if I saw someone give me those eyes.
Girls take lessons while working as servants, and then they're separated into those who are beautiful and those who are not. The
Dang, that
latter,
sucks.
after debuting, immediately take on customers and sell their bodies. Their entire value is based on purity, and losing that would easily halve their worth. Additionally, in
Pregnancy.
the case of pregnancy, it would reduce it to nearly zero.
I wish I was not right about that. Shoot, man, everything's pointing towards it. I don't want it to happen, but everything is pointing towards it. Like, it's very hard for me to believe anything else is going to come out of this. Now, of course, we don't know for sure what Lock-On did, but the show is guiding us down this path of, you know, the purity idea, and then they just like sprinkled in the pregnancy idea here. And I think they did it a little bit in the other couple episodes as well. That's why I got to the conclusion of, oh, maybe pregnancy. And then on top of that, again, you guys let me know. Is this the first time Mao Mao has said her dad is an adoptive father? I mean, she could have said it previously and I just never noticed, never put two and two together. But I feel like if she did say it earlier on, I should have noticed. Because that was the one thing I was struggling with in the previous episodes was, okay, I can believe that Lock-On thinks that he's the father of Mao Mao, but then that would make this dude the adoptive father, but they've never really made a mention. And, you know, that was some conflicting stuff. So for Mao Mao to say, oh, this is my adoptive father, now it would make sense that Lock-On is the dad. And I feel like I know what happened to the mom. Unfortunately, I don't want to say it because I really don't want to think it's true, but I will say what I think of what happened to the mom is just really bad. I think, unfortunately, what happened to the mom is really bad. Now, again, we don't know the specifics. To me, Lock-On is a bad person right now. We don't know exactly what happens. He could become a worse person. He could become a better person. My mind's leaning towards a worse person, though. I do want to know what exactly Jinshi is doing here. Because at first, I was thinking, oh, he's going to this district because he's trying to find out what Lock-On was talking about. Then he asked the question to Mao Mao. So to me, that means that he's not going to this place to find out how to lower someone or something like that. The last thing I will say is I'm trying to think of what exactly Mao Mao, how she would react when she finds out Jinshi is of royal blood. I think about 80% of me is saying that she's not going to be super shocked, but she's going to be like, oh, well, then this makes sense. Everything that I've been guessing or wondering about now lines up. But I feel like the way she acts towards Jinshi is going to be somewhat different because of the respect that comes with talking to a person of royal blood. So she might think that she has to be more respectful and less sarcastic to Jinshi for that very reason. And I feel like Jinshi is not going to like it. And I think he knows that too. And that's exactly why he doesn't just come out and say, hey, I'm so-and-so from the royal family. But as for how she's going to put two and two together, or if someone's going to tell her, I don't know. Anyways, that was my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 17. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.